Hey, sports bettors, thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I transform beginner and struggling sports bettors into positive, consistent, profitable sports bettors. And I do that through tools and data analytics and helping you understand the markets and the outlier pricing. And so that's what we're doing today. Today's video is all about the consistency, how people are more consistent, some of the things you can do to have that built into your profit plan for sports betting. Let's take a look. All right, so the reason why we talk about consistency is, you have a lot of peaks and valleys in sports betting. Of course, lots of wins and losses, and that's just through regression. That's part of the way it is. But the main key here is to have the consistency happen so you don't have issues with your bankroll. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a couple of tools and a couple of ways you can incorporate this right away, which is always having the highest possible edge, right? You want to have the highest possible edge in your odds and your probabilities, and you really want to be consistent using the tools like OddsJam. OddsJam is a data-driven tool that you have to have in order to identify these wagers in order to place them. So if you don't have the tools, make sure you get yourself set up. There's a 7-day free trial. Save 25% off that first month after that. So I don't know how to help you anymore. Now I say get the tools so you can be consistent. All right, guys, first step to consistency is using the tools. You have to have the tools. In this case, the positive expected value page here, where you're going to use this tool over on the left-hand side to find the highest possible edge in price. And so you're going to have the tool of consistency is going to happen when you're falling into the best prices, the best odds over and over again, and using these various sports books, these various markets to have the consistency, which I'll show you next in one of the tools that I use for consistency. You can see, keep in mind again, 6, 6, 6, 3, 5. As you scroll down, you're going to have a lot lower numbers and a lot different edge type, a lot different bet type. So this OddsJam positive EV page is giving you tons and tons and tons of bets that'll fit into the criteria that you can use to consistently make money and have a nice set of odds, have a nice set of minus 105, plus 110. The variance and the volatility is going to be low because you're getting nice odds, plus 150 to minus 150. You're not going to be something up in the minus 400 to plus 400. Does that make sense? So you're going to be able to use these tools for the consistency to put into your filters, put into your like-minded sports books and markets that you can use to have the consistency, which I'll show you in the next tool. I wanted to show you for consistency. If you'd like to have a copy of this sent to you, simply fill out the sports betting quiz down below. I'll have the links down below, and as part of that, I'll send you out this link to have this tool in your repertoire for free. So again, you can plug and play your own numbers. If you want to take these down, let's say you want to take it down to 6,500, make sure you're always getting an edge in that pricing of 3%. You can see what it's doing to the number of opportunities and pricing down below here with the profitability. Let's say you actually increase your bets a little bit, maybe pick them up 16, 17, you can see that profitability going up. Maybe you want to raise your Kelly criterion. Maybe you go to, say, 1% and have that increase. You can see what it does to your numbers here. So you can have a total expected monthly profit of $39.66. Basically, you're getting 3% edge in a bankroll of this size, hitting about 18 bets a day with a Kelly criterion filter of 1. You're looking at about $4K a month. So that's in profit. You can see here what the edge does. If you want to increase this edge, you get this all the way up to 4%. You can see these numbers very, very quickly going up. That basically all more than doubled. So the edge, as I mentioned, and the consistency of having that edge are what's going to do it for you. This is the important part. You can't have 3, 4%, 4, 5%, 4, 5, 6%, and all of a sudden you're -3, -2, -1. It's going to bring your average down and bring your profitability down. As you can see, this expected per day of about $190 a day, the total monthly of $88.12. That's only if you're averaging about 4% edge, hitting this many bets. So you want to, consistently think about that in your daily disciplined, bankroll management and selection of games based on the slate of games that you have. All right, guys, consistency in sports betting can also be done by having great timing. What I mean by that is the timing and the consistency of when you're in the markets and when you're hitting these markets. If you're hitting them in the morning when lots of value is available, and also an hour or two before the games start, whether it's tip-off or the puck drops or kickoff, whatever the case, an hour or two prior to games, you're going to see a big window of a lot of opportunities coming up scattered all around the leagues, all around the player prop markets, mainline markets, alt markets, things like that. So having the consistency to put yourself in a position from a timing aspect as far as when you're timingly putting these games in, again, early in the morning or right before, is very, very important. I think if you hit this and have consistency, you're going to also see how the sports books operate, when the limits increase, things like that, injury news, etc. So you can manage it a lot easier on a daily basis, which is, once again, one of the things we put together in a personalized roadmap for you as a client, helping you put these plans together so you can put yourself in a position with the tools and everything else you need to understand the markets. All right, so there's some of the tips and the methods and the tools you can use to actually put yourself in a good, consistent position using the positive EV bets, the mathematically profitable bets with the OddsJam tools. Again, get yourself signed up, use that free 7-day trial to get comfortable, and you can really hit the ground running in the profitability consistency area by having your filters and your parameters set with those certain odds and probabilities, and then therefore keeping the proper bankroll management on that to collectively increase that steadily over the course of time, having that highest possible edge. If you want personal one-on-one help with that, I'm here. Make sure you set up a time down below. We have the links to set up a free time to talk about your scenario. Also, make sure you take that sports betting quiz. It's going to help you find out some of the information you might need to know about yourself as far as ranking and scoring with the education, all the markets information. That link is also down below. So appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you join the channel. Share this with a friend that might want to get some extra information on sports betting and profitability. And let's go make some mathematical money.